Hi, my name is Torsten Lange. I'm the founder and director of the Reiki Academy London, and I would like to share some thoughts about one of the key aspects of the system of Reiki, the Reiki Principles. They are very central stage in Mikao Usui's teachings. Mikao Usui, the founder of the system, asks the students to every morning and every night repeat these principles. And in fact, this information can be found just on the memorial stone erected in honor of Mikao Usui in 1927, which today is found in the grounds of the Saihoji Temple in Tokyo. And it was the last I took this picture. When I first heard the Reiki Principles, I had a rather strange reaction. I heard them just for today. Do not be angry. Do not worry. Be grateful. Work with diligence and be kind to others. And I thought, why are they telling me? I really didn't like them. I thought I had been told so many things in my life. Do this, do that, and they sounded so simple. And I suppose that's indeed why they are so overlooked. So I really moved away, and for quite a while I didn't use these principles at all. Eventually, when I noticed they were so center stage on this memorial stone, I revisited them, and something very strange occurred. They made an incredible sense. And in fact, I would go as far to say they are now center stage of my personal Reiki practice. I would like to take a moment to explain a little bit how I use the Reiki Principles and especially how I see them, because there is so much more behind. It's not just the content, it's the increase of energetic vibrations as a result of using these principles that is the key to understanding them. In fact, the Reiki Principles are incredibly cleverly designed to take us on a journey of raising our vibrations. Simply by using them, we open up more and more to universal energy, and that's what they're supposed to do, to clear the blockages between us, our everyday life, and Reiki. And to make this very clear, that they're not meant to tell us off, the first few words are really important. Just for today. Just for today, try to put these Reiki Principles into action. And if it doesn't work, have a good night's sleep, rest, relax, and try again tomorrow. Every day is a new day. In fact, every moment is a new moment. There's always time to change. There's always time to do things better. We can always improve on ourselves. So if by the end of the day you realize, I tried that today, but I didn't manage to put the whole Reiki Principles completely into action. In fact, in the first few minutes I failed already. Don't worry, you have tried. And that's the whole idea. So try again. Every moment is a new moment, a moment to raise our vibrations. Do not be angry. It is not supposed to tell us off when we are angry. It's supposed to make us aware that we are angry. And this is the key to understanding what it really means. It does not say, do not become angry. It means, do not be angry, do not stay angry, do not hold on to your anger. It's very normal. If you miss the bus, of course, how do you feel? Certainly not very happy. So this is then a moment to realize, what do I do? Do I hold on to my anger? Do I look angrily at all the other people at the bus stop? Or do I just take a deep breath and realize I can decide something else? Maybe I will even be a little bit earlier tomorrow and I won't miss the bus again. Of course, many things make us angry. Many things make us rightfully angry. But holding on to the anger closes us down. Holding on to anger lowers our vibration, and that's what it means. It means as soon as we become angry, to listen inside and realize, how do I feel? Am I happy when I'm angry? Can I react to other people in a relaxed and polite and decent way? Or am I really agitated and not quite myself? So once this starts getting into our mind, we are able to open a little window and think again. What can I do now? How can I let go of my anger? What's the right action to do? And that's all what it's supposed to do, to remind us, if you are angry, if you're getting angry, don't hold on to it, find another way. It's very similar with the second Reiki principle, do not worry. Of course we are getting worried. It's just very, very normal. In fact, worry is a very important thing that happens in our mind. Worry alerts us that there may be something coming up that we really need to prepare for, that we may need to avoid, or that we at least need to be aware something is coming up, be careful. If there is a dark forest and you come home at night, maybe you wouldn't want to go through the forest. You rather take a slightly longer route. So worry is something good, but worry can also be very debilitating. I had times in my life when I was so worried that it was wearing me out. I went to bed at 8 o'clock at night because I just didn't know what to do with my life anymore. The worries, of course, didn't help me at all. When I started learning Reiki, I placed Reiki on anything and everything, on the difficulties in my life. I just connected to Reiki and visualized, imagined the situation and sent Reiki to the situation. We can get help. That's the message of Reiki. So we do not need to overly worry. Worry is great to make us aware, yes, something is coming up, and then take your time to decide what you can do about it and leave the rest to the universe. We are connected to the universe. This is what we do with Reiki. We feel this connection. We have proof of this connection in our hands. So there isn't as much need for worry. Worry keeps our vibrations low. The next Reiki principle does the exact opposite. It just jumpstarts raising our vibrations. Being grateful is something incredible. Just take a moment to think of 5 things you are grateful for. Ideally, do this when you don't feel like doing that at all. When you are unhappy about something, when you are tired, when you're depressed, make the effort. Sit down and start. It may take a while to find something you are grateful for. Maybe you just want to look out of the window and look at the weather, look at a flower, just start with something. I'm sure you will find it's not just 5 things you're grateful for. You can make a whole list of being grateful, and the more you realize there are things in my life I can be grateful for, the more you realize that you feel lighter, you feel better, you feel happier. Your vibrations are increasing. The next Reiki principle I found strange. When I first heard that work with diligence, I thought, yeah, okay. Why? Why does a spiritual teaching tell me to do my work properly? Because there is no difference between spirituality and normal life. Everything we do is spiritual because we are spirits having a human experience. So everything we do, every action we take is an expression of, or can be an expression of who we really are. And in fact, everything we do has an effect on other people, has an effect on other beings. And that's what it means. Do everything with awareness. There is this amazing Eastern word of karma, and that's really what it means. With every action we create karma, good karma or negative karma. If I step, and if I'm not careful, I step on something. I may slip, and that's not very beneficial for me. I may step on a living creature in front of me, so that's not beneficial for them. So when you walk, be careful. Just look at the floor, look around. Just being in the moment and realizing everything we do, everything we eat, every action we take has an effect. If we watch lots of negative, dark, brutal films, it will have an effect on us. What we eat can have a huge effect on us, on other beings, on the environment. What we then do with the containers, how we recycle, has an effect. Every little thing we do has an effect on others, and this just reminds us, be mindful and take responsibility. And the final Reiki principle, be kind to other people, really is a contradiction in terms. Kindness means realizing that there is oneness. There are no others. We are all in the same boat. We are all on the same planet. We are all connected. We are all on the quantum level, energetically connected. In fact, we are all one. So if we are kind to others, it is nothing but to say, I know you are me. I'm helping you. I'm smiling at you. I show empathy. I'm there for you. And Reiki is this beautiful tool of showing kindness. Placing your hands on somebody else, helping them reduce their pain, helping them reduce their emotional pain, working on so many levels of healing, of connection, and of finding more depth and meaning in life. Kindness, oneness is the highest vibration in the universe. It is who we really are. So following these Reiki principles really is an exercise of raising our vibrations, from realizing anger keeps me low. More anger lowers my vibrations even more. We are just stuck. They are solid. There's hardly any movement. And when we break them up and realize we are getting free, when we give our worries to the universe and realize I can change, everything can change at any moment, there's guidance and there is help out there. When we realize all these wonderful things in the world and in our life and in our hands with Reiki, when we realize that no matter how difficult life is, we are rooted in something deeper and we feel that in our hands, we can be so grateful. In fact, all spiritual teachers, all spiritual masters, when they pray, they start with, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. It is an acknowledgement, yes, I'm connected to something deeper. And that really raises our vibrations. Being mindful, doing everything in awareness and taking responsibility means I am really reaching out and I'm starting to live my true potential. Being myself, not harming others. And being kind to other people, sharing, going beyond our ego and realizing we are all connected is the ultimate high vibration. Using the Reiki principles is practicing Reiki. Using the Reiki principles means we are journeying from doing Reiki into being Reiki, into just being one with this energy. And the more we practice these principles, the more we are open to bringing Reiki into our hands, to sharing Reiki and to bring Reiki indeed in our lives. Mikao Usui asked his students to every morning and every evening sit in Gasho, the prayer position, for a moment and just repeat, just for today, do not be angry, do not worry. And then I often stop myself, think, didn't quite mean it. So I start again and I do it much slower, just for today, do not be angry. And then I hold on for a moment and listen inside. Am I angry? Is there any resentment? Is there anything from yesterday or last week, something coming up? And then I see what I can do about it. If I can change my attitude, if I can forgive the situation, then I move on. Do not worry. And I take a moment to think, what am I worried about? I give it to the universe. Be grateful. By that time, I'm already quite grateful because I feel what these Reiki principles are doing. Work with diligence and be kind to others. It's such an amazing way to start the day, to finish the day, in fact, to live our life.